It's time for some food now, and Michela's here with a delicious dinner to please the hungriest of mouths at the table tonight. It smells insane.
We're so excited. Can we just get straight in?
Can we just eat?
No, we're going to go straight in because this is mixing two classics, right? So we got chicken or pollo Milanese, OK, breaded chicken, and we're going to do a spaghetti pomodoro.
Oh.
But you're going to put them together. So we're going to start with the chicken. Now, what is fabulous about this is per portion, it's about £2 a portion.
OK.
And there are a few little optional things we can remove to make it even cheaper. So what is fab is I've got chicken breasts, 2 chicken breasts, sliced them horizontally.
Right.
So that means we got 4. So you've got a meal for 4.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have a little go at bashing. Do you want to have a go, Ryland?
I'll have bash.
Yeah, a little bash, right?
Here we
So
go.
there you go. You can get it all out.
Thinking of this person, I'm thinking of that person.
It's the facial expression that goes with it for me. Wow.
And the only reason I've covered it with cling film like that is just because keeps it all in, doesn't create mess.
Yeah, that's good.
What we're going to do is, hopefully I can get this off.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. So these pieces are going to be dipped in breadcrumbs. Now, egg, breadcrumbs, really simple, store-cupboard ingredients. Into this, I'm going to put some grated Parmigiano cheese.
Oh, that will do
This is optional. This is a tweak on my nonna's recipe.
Listen, Nonna would approve of that.
Is that allowed?
This is allowed, but this is where I will say to you, this has been budgeted at just under £2 a portion with this. And Parmesan's quite expensive. So if you don't want the Parmesan, you can make it even cheaper.
Even cheaper.
So really budget-friendly. That's going to go in amongst
That's such a good idea.
It's
I've never
such a
think
good
of putting
bread.
it
But you know what's good if you separated the two as well? Because I had half of the kids would like the Parmesan in it, and then the others wouldn't.
And I'm also going to put in some Italian dried herbs.
Nice.
All right,
Always
just to give it a bit of flavouring. And then we're going to get a piece of chicken, which is nice and thin, and this means it's going to cook quickly. Dip it in your egg. And then you dip it in this lovely mix here. And that is your chicken Milanese.
Do you know what? I don't make things like this enough.
So,
you know what I mean?
You should.
No, I should. No, I should because it's
that
easy.
simple.
Really
this is, you know, kids who love chicken nuggets, anything like that. But what I will say about this, the other top tip, brilliant to freeze. So, but freeze it in between layers of cling film.
Right.
Either uncooked or even cooked.
Wow.
And the reason being is...
You'd freeze it after you've done the breadcrumbs?
So, so make it up, freeze it. So I usually do like... Because this is a bit, you know, can be a bit faffy. I freeze them like 10 all on top of each other. And then when you want to cook it, you just grab it off. They separate. It's brilliant.
Genius. Love that.
And then we're going to fry it in a little bit of olive oil and butter.
OK.
Now, that is because it makes it this gorgeous golden colour.
Yeah, it looks
Butter just makes everything
And that is it.
I'm fine with the butter.
You can also freeze it once it's cooked.
OK.
And then, because we've beat them really thin, they defrost really quickly.
Yeah.
And anything for batch cooking. Like, if I could do quite a few at once and then just
all in
whip
one
them
day.
out. Yeah.
If you want to make it healthier, you can bake it, a little bit of olive oil. If you want to make it, put it in the oven. But this way, obviously, is where the flavour
Michaela, this is lovely, but can we eat it?
No, not yet, not yet. One more thing. So, classic Italian pomodoro sauce. In here, I've got some onions. I'm going to throw in some cherry tomatoes. This is also optional. And
You need to be careful with the cherry tomatoes in a restaurant, though, because they spit.
Oh, yeah, when you bite into them.
White T-shirt, bang.
Yes, and also sometimes they hold the heat, don't they?
Oh, they're
when you bite, when you yeah.
So all I'm doing in here is I'm throwing it all in. OK, once your onions have cooked down, so we've got tomato puree, a little bit of salt, sugar, bit of garlic. Get my heat up.
I know, it just smells incredible.
A pinch of cayenne pepper. This isn't going to make it spicy. This is just going to add some heat. Tin tomatoes, OK? And then, this is controversial.
Here we go.
This is controversial. My stock cube, I'm literally going to do that to it.
I love that.
Well, it's controversial because people will say you've got to dissolve it first, but this is going to cook down, and the juices of the tomato...
Got your nonna on the phone, she's not happy.
Now, what I will say is this. So here's one that's been cooking away. What I will say about this is you can do this batch cooking. My nonna would do this every September. She'd have, like, 50 jars on her shelf. As long as you sterilise and seal those jars, it will keep for a long time. OK. So, again, if you're midweek, need a bit of quick dinner, grab yourself a jar.
We all do.
I actually do that. I went to a restaurant in New York called Patsy's. You might know it in New York. It's like a really famous Italian there. And they taught me there, it was just before I was doing MasterChef, to batch make your
batch
pomodoro
make.
and just keep it in jars.
So all you're going to do...
You don't have to put it in the fridge?
You don't have to put... Well, I did put mine in.
This is my cooked spaghetti. I'm going to toss it through the tomato, but I have got... Here's yours. This is what you've been waiting for.
Come on.
Hang on a minute. I'm going to leave those there.
Also,
I'm going to bring my
this is
chicken
not the
across.
best suit for the splash.
Now, babes. Oh, no,
So,
I'll wait for this.
What's
Get the
going to
chicken
happen
in.
here is you can either place it on top like that.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Hello.
mega.
Or my favourite bit, so if you want to pass that one to Rochelle,
Rush, there you go,
Yeah,
Gorge.
come on,
Or-
Jerseys.
you can, watch this little trick, which I love, slice it into strips, and then you toss it through the spaghetti.
Get it on there, babe.
Look at that.
Can I have a little bit more? Is this there?
Yeah, that's why I put it there, because for me,
Oh,
the more
where is it?
Parmigiano you can have,
Oh.
the better.
Do you want a bit? You got a bit,
Yes.
darling?
Well, I feel a little bit awkward because soon we're about to interview our Prime Minister.
Do you know what?
Rishi Sunak.
I've got to be honest, Rishi, you don't mind a bit of breath, do you?
I mean, you're bringing some of that over here.
We're sorting you out. You tell us this. Come and
over.
have some.
Do you know
Come and have
what?
some, you want a bit.
Come in,
Let me get
Rishi.
another one
Get another
going.
plate.
Another
Come on,
plate.
Michaela,
Let's get another one on the go.
Right.
Morning.
How are you?
Hello.
Good, thank you. With the
How are
mouthful.
you?
Very
How
nice
are
to
you?
see
Nice
you.
to see you too.
I'm going to get you.
Oh, I mean,
Get you a spoon, Rishi.
I borrow
we
a
were
plate from
supposed to
underneath.
start
Have a
and come
little
and sit
plate
down, but
underneath.
food is
Yeah.
always a good option,
No, I feel like
right?
I'm nicking yours.
Have you eaten this morning? Because we know you're on your fasting.
No, that is finished. I'm very
You've done
much-
it?
He's ready.
Well, well
It's a
into my
Tuesday.
second pastry of the day.
It's a
We're
so-
going to
Tuesday.
sort you out. Well, listen, for details of today's recipes and loads more from our team of chefs, you can take a look at our free this morning app. Shall I do
Here we
it?
go.
This
Coming
is what I
out.
have to put up.
Don't forget a bit of the crispy chicken.
Crispy
Can't get
chicken.
come.
After the break, we're going to be joined, as you can see, by Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on the This Morning sofa. We're going to have a little bit of food and we'll see you in about 4 minutes.
See you in a bit.